Hello everyone, welcome one and all to the 8th episode of IMT CDL Alumni Achievers Speak Today. IMT Center for Distance Learning for past 3 decades has been instrumental in carving the careers of its students and enabling them to reach newer heights in their profession. IMT CDL takes pride in its more than 30,000 alumni and recognizes their achievements and contributions to the industry and society. The institute regularly organizes alumni events where the alumni can connect with each other, share their experiences, and contribute to the growth and development of the society. IMT Center for Distance Learning confers Distinguished Alumni Awards to honor our alumni who have made a mark in the society and the corporate world. The awards are given for their contribution towards society or public service, entrepreneurship, and for corporate excellence in various areas like that of marketing, finance, human resources, operations, and technology domain. To know more about the exemplary contributions made by the alumni awardees and to inspire other alumni and existing students, we invite our awardees as guests in Achievers Speak series. For today's Achievers Speak series, I have with me Mr. Rajesh Kumar Singh, Associate Vice President, Tega McNally Minerals Limited.
Hello.
Welcome, Rajesh ji.
Hello, good morning to all.
Rajesh ji has been conferred upon the Corporate Excellence Award in Operations and Supply Chain Management for his commendable contributions to industry during the Alumni Meet 2024. Mr. Rajesh is IMT CDL alumni of 2013-14 batch of operations. He is a visionary leader with 25 years of experience and a turnaround specialist. You will come to know in due course of time why I am saying him as a turnaround specialist, since he has transformed manufacturing operations at different organizations. Mr. Rajesh has received several recognition and awards for his contribution towards manufacturing quality improvement. He was given a special recognition at JCB Limited. Rajesh ji, will you please share for what things you did at JCB Limited that you were given this recognition?
Yeah, good morning once again, friends. JCB India Limited, you know that we are the leading construction manufacturing company serving to the entire world from many decades. So JCB India Limited, the success story behind the construction equipment of backhoe loaders, excavators, wheel load shovels, and other equipments used in the construction industry. This plant was started and we are importing the engines from our overseas parent plants from the UK. So challenges was there, competition was there, and our Indian market is growing. We want to take the leverage of the Indian market in competition, and when we are importing the engine, cost was much higher side. So we transformed the technology of the engine plant and we started the build engine plant. The project was 30 months projects with investment of near about 500 crores to make the engines in India and export later on. This is proud to say that we have completed this project in 14 months record time. So our counterpart of UK colleagues is surprised that how Indians achieved this. Of course the support was there, but the engagement of people and from day-to-day monitoring, system implementation, and it was a very interesting that from raw material stage to finished product, everything is that time IoT or AI based we have started.
True.
Right? So every shipment is tracks from overseas. Those days, I am talking about 14-15 years back. That time this IoT based and AI based system, digital transformation was very less. We have implemented the SAP. Entire materials management module was configured in the SAP, quality management system in SAP, and all parts is tracked and recorded in the system. So if a person can check the engine status in the UK, and we can see how much torque given in which operations, that kind of integration was there at that time in that JCB engine. We have recruited all young engineers in assembly lines, and there was challenges in the company. We are very strong Indian based company in Faridabad. So in that plant, entire manufacturing process was designed like that it should be digital. The process capability was monitored in machine shop. So if any part is rejected, you will get the message in the system that this part is rejected, and we have to find out the root cause analysis properly to be done. Then machine will run. Otherwise, machine will stop. So that kind of process capability, machine capability we established, and that engine plant is start production. We have of course, we get the certification of engine from ICAT, that government agency. You know that, friends, that before launching on the engines, it should be certified by the government for the emission certification. We are the off-road vehicles equipment manufacturing company. So that time it was a BS4 engines, and we certified with the turbocharged first time engine in India on time, before time, and it was successfully delivered to the end customer. Customer was delighted, fuel efficiency safe, and ultimately we achieved the end results that our customer is delighted.
Okay, that's really great. And what I feel that this is ahead of time.
Yeah.
And at that point of time when everybody was trying to get across their production processes in place and thinking about implementation of an ERP and getting all those minute details in place and doing all those planning and ensuring that the turnaround time and the way the flow of the work is being done. So definitely, I'm pretty sure it would have improved the manufacturing quality also a lot. Mr. Singh then moved towards International Combustion India Limited, and there also he did a great work.
Yes, thank you,
So
sir.
Mr. Singh, I think it's better if you tell us about that, what all things you did there, because what I have seen across the statistics, like the EBITDA was very significantly being increased, and the organization got into a zone where there was a zero work stoppage. So how did you achieve that?
Yeah, it was very challenging time for me. That time that the operational efficiency was in such condition that to transform is little bit not easy task, and to look. So we start involving the people. So first we have done that. We start involving the people, and small improvements makes big differences.
Yes.
Those are the examples from we studied, we learned, and we implemented in internal combustion, that the small improvements can make the differences. You know that internal combustion, most of technology is from the European countries,
Okay.
and we are manufacturing in India, and we are also supplying to across the globe. So the challenges was there, and then we implemented the GMP, good manufacturing practices, and the DDP we improved from 35% to 100% DDP for a couple of years. Even not achieved, we sustained also. Almost I worked 8 years there, and employee involvement and the small improvement like VA, lean manufacturing, just in time, all these makes the differences there, and we reach a highest level of EBITDA in the plant.
Okay. So this is an integration of so many things which have been done, which have actually made across the things to be going in a way. Now, like since you are working in JCB, like before going into this, and JCB is a big a multinational. So was this change quite comfortable, or some sort of a fear, hesitation was there in your mind? Like एक बड़ी कंपनी से छोटी कंपनी में शिफ्ट कर रहे हैं, उसके बाद उसमें चेंजेस होंगे, क्या होगा, क्या नहीं होगा? What was that concerns coming into your mind?
This question repeated coming to me, sir. In fact, and from JCB India is a big multinational company from a company international combustion, but I believe and it's my passion that we have to take a small company also a different height. So that was passion, and always I love to take the challenges.
Okay.
So challenges not in terms of that company is in fund crisis or not doing it. I love to take the company at a different height with operational management and operational efficiency and digital transformation tools enabling all those opportunities, and to convert it takes almost 15-16 months, and in 15-16 months that company is turned around from a cash rich company, and that's sustained, and you can see the market share market from 200 to almost 2000 happen in that company.
Wow, that's great. Again, like I can see the passion, like the way that you are putting it across. Like normally, like these sort of questions they come across to us. And again, like for all the people who are listening our this Achievers Speak series, like you need to develop that sort of a passion. Challenges would always be there, but definitely you would be really able to really understand that there are going to be certain things which have to put into the place. Yeah, it is like a jigsaw puzzle. There are small pieces that you have to identify, get across all that into a place, and then you would be able to see the bigger picture. So here you would be really able to understand that there is going to be certain time, certain effort which is required, but overall it is worth it, and you would be able to make a major difference in whatever area of operation you exactly are going to be in. Rajesh ji is currently with Tega McNally Minerals Limited. He is Associate Vice President, and like he has been doing great work there. The company earlier had an EBITDA which was negative, and now it has transformed itself into a positive EBITDA. Uh, Rajesh ji, definitely, like we talked about that you have got a great experience in turnaround. Here I am seeing across there are two successful cases that already are there, and third one is the Tega McNally Minerals which is there. So, like, what are the challenges that Tega actually had, and how did you overcome those challenges to make from negative EBITDA to the positive one?
Yeah, I joined McNally Sayaji is a part of McNally Bharat Engineering Company Limited 2019. The challenges is the majorly is a financial crisis was there, and I have taken the challenges knowingly fully well that company in the trouble, and that's why we are here, and we start working all those problems. So we implemented 80-20 rules.
Okay.
We prioritize the top challenges, and first challenges was to how we can sustain and we can survive with these challenges. Of course, after 1 year COVID came, and before my joining company also running through the NCLT process, which was not fully known to because that court the matter was under court and not in public domain as a public company. But after that NCLT process implemented, COVID also came. That we have a proud to say that in COVID period, government supported well. They get the permission from government to run the plant those days, and we not hamper any dispatches during COVID time. We run the plant with safety. We work in the segment. Worker was kept inside the factory, provided the foods, all safety measure taken, and we run the plant. We deliver the customers, so customers get delighted. So start order coming. After that, order intake is growing by 2 times almost, and then our engagement of the workers and the quality improvements started, because you know that in old legacy culture, so we have transformed and system implementation, the preventive maintenance started. All these tools gave the significant improvement in the processes. When your process improvements, of course a product, because product is the result of a process.
Yes.
Now in this company in 2023, Tega acquired this company through the acquisition process, which is a Indian MNC, and after handholding of Tega, this company is doing very good, and our EBITDA is a positive always, and we are innovating the product line. Currently I am heading one the project management group of sizing and BMH. That's is having good market, and our dream to export this product from overseas market very soon. And so innovation, like we are implementing the IoT, which is under trial, which is under implementation, and some of the tools already we have implemented in the machines, so customer get the safety preventive feedback. Like one examples in the crushers is ZSS, zero speed switch. If motor is under breakdown or motor burn, so it automatically always give the signal to machine to stop the machine, or some system either happen, so it stop the machine immediately. So nothing manual intervention required. So basically all these tools implementation, why? To eliminate the human error, not depends the human. You know that in old days Pokayoke Japanese culture was started. We implemented in the processes like Pokayoke to get the benefit that errorless or error-free product to the customers. So that's give the product a feature enhancement to our end customer. Customers start delighting, and that is then your business will grow, because ultimately customer paying to us, and that's our vision, and always directly for our MD saying that customer paying to us, so we have to take care always to customers. So we working for the customers, and Tega is a very customer driven company, and all the products, every day we are looking for the customer satisfaction.
True, absolutely true. Like to make our audiences more clear about what all like things Tega McNally Minerals actually they manufacture, they put it across. Can you give a small brief so that our audience would be more aligned towards regarding what all things the company does, and how the digital transformation that we have been talking about, it can be embedded into that.
Yeah, Tega is 5 years decade company, old decade company, started by Mr. Madan Mohanka, our chairman, and now McNally Sayaji is 1961, so 6 decades old company. And of course Tega business was OPEX model, where McNally business was the CAPEX model. So the integration of CAPEX and OPEX will make the differences. Tega is a very stable, fast growing company, and McNally Sayaji have a very good product line which need to be strengthened in terms of the innovation, value engineering. So after merger of these two companies, form new company called Tega McNally Minerals Limited. And Tega McNally Minerals Limited is a company, is a global known company. We have a plant, Tega have a plant in Chile, plant in South Africa, Australia, and we are covering the entire market. And most of products, we have factories in India, we are also exporting from this market. So it's a well accepted product in the market globally, and is utilizing the digital transformation in a big way. So customer can raise the complaint, or customer can say anything, it will immediately come to the CRM team, it will be taken action immediately, it will resolve. So everything is an app based system. You will understand when service engineer will reach at site, he can give the pictures, he can share the feedback immediately, and the backend team is working to all the feedback to transform the product line. So that kind of digitizations already happen, and we have to be proud that McNally Sayaji also adapting all these features now.
True. In today's scenario, when we are able to really understand, there are going to be, there are so many multiple operations which are going on simultaneously. So there are going to be different challenges which might the organization are going to be there. And when there are going to be the organizations who are implementing these bigger projects and then providing service also to the end customers. So digital transformation is the only way through which we are able to ensure that the error time is being reduced and the customer service level can be enhanced. Can we go deep dive into a bit more of this digital transformation technologies, like you talk about IoT which has been implemented, and definitely nowadays the AI is also there where everybody is talking about it. So can you share some more example like how AI, IoT or any other technology that you feel like is being implemented across and how it is implemented?
Digital transformation is a broader view. IoT and AI is the, you can say, subset or the part of the digital transformation. So IoT, let's say IoT. So what IoT? A machine is running and you want certain data. So you want real-time data. So for real-time data, you have to integrate your machine experience or machine behavior with those tools or sensors who can take the data on real-time basis. You can give the feedback. So what benefit? Suppose that the machine want predictive maintenance. So that sensors through your Wi-Fi connections or through your server or your computer or your through mobile app, he will create a message for you that suppose that bearing temperature increase. So this time to lubrication required in the bearings. So that customer give long-term benefit. If you not lubricate earlier, it might be fail in some days. And that kind of IoT implementation happen in the industry. We have to adopt in a big way this start of journey. IoT, AI is harnessing the digital operations, we can say. Like 3D model, what we are creating 3D model for the machining operations, right? So now that machine learning will create the CNC program, automated program automatically, and he will also see if material hardness change. He will give you the factor that material hardness is not actual as per, so you have to reduce the speed or RPM or depth of cut in the machining operation. So that kind of integration, master CAM and different tool is there. That is giving big advantage for manufacturing operations or operations any, like in supply chain management. In supply chain management, we can track real time your shipment of goods or movement of the goods. You can see if you place the order in the Swiggy, you can see that where that person is coming, packed material, food is where, and in how much it will take to reach at your destinations. So that kind of advantage, this is the examples to day we are seeing. And industry operation, this is kind of operation. Swiggy is also operation kind of thing. So shipment, Amazon, now they put robotic automations. So what they are doing, packing is done by robots. So customer experience is getting changed. Error will be less, delivery will be faster, and customer experience will change. So you can see small things already happen in like humanless car. Civil research is going on. Tesla has already done trial and successful. So what happened in that case? The risk is also there. If certain artificial intelligence, some errors came or some virus came, so it may be harm the human being also. So I am telling to my friends and colleagues that we have to use all these tools and we have to take also precaution that like in robotics sometimes failure happen. And robotics failure happen, so that team is working still, lot of things need to be innovate and lot of improvements required in IoT AI. Robotics working and sometimes malfunction happen. So once study is there that he kills the person also there. So that's kind of, you can say, other side also is there, and that lot of work is going on in that. But AI, IoT, all these digital transformation tool harnessing the operation management in a big way, and that's advantage of course in coming, and we are looking in day-to-day life.
Definitely, nowadays, like specifically in operations and even the supply chain, what you have rightly pointed out here, like there's so much of the operational activities which are being done, that data need to be captured and then basically analyzed, and if there is going to be slight deviation in any of the variables, that needs to be recorded, and then a message needs to be sent across. And definitely when there are going to be the huge plants where the operations are definitely going on regular basis, so there might be some sort of an error which might be creeping in, and those errors also have to be pointed out at right point of time, so that the damage can be minimized. Yeah. And definitely, like every other technology, there are going to be the plus and minus of both of the things.
Yes, that's why we have pointed out the other side also, because that's very important to understand the implication of these tools on the human being, right? because human being safety is the most important parts
True.
in our day-to-day life.
Absolutely true. Now, if our audiences have got any questions, they can put that on the chat, and we will. I will put it across to, and we'll try to give you satisfactory answers for it. Now since we have entered into this digital transformation era, a lot of our students who are into the area of operations and who are at the starting of their career and looking forward for more opportunities in this area. So how they need to really prepare themselves for this digitally transformed scenario? Like what all skills do you feel they need to really add into their portfolio, and how they really need to align themselves so that they would be able to adjust into this very very rapidly transforming scenario?
Yeah, digital digital transformations happen only based on the inputs. So your input should be correct. Like in earlier days, data collection sample collection method was on manual base. Now we are collecting the samples like survey, simple in operation with customer taking the survey. So the data is getting automatically collected in the system. So the chances of the data or information is mistake is very less. So that's giving your true feedback. Like in the operation management, sometimes we are collecting the measurement data to know the process behavior. So that digital transformation tools available in the domain, that it will give you the where is the error happen to measure the data. So that automatically showing that please eliminate those errors. So that kind of significant already happen in the operation digital transformation operation management, that it will give you the idea and clear picture that where is the errors coming, and you eliminate those errors and then you conduct the analysis. So like in process capability, if you conduct the data and the linearity curve showing something a biasness like temperature difference happen automatically in the summer, so the machine behaviors change now. The machine behavior change, machine output get the change. So what he's giving, that machine temperature need to be controlled. So nowadays the machine is dealing with the air conditions, not for human beings. Even the machines require the temperature controls. So you know that we are saying the expansion happen in the metal. These are the fact and truth that everything is expand with the temperature and contraction happen with the temperature. So that studies happen, and now the machine is designed with like air conditioner or controlled temperatures, so you can get the feedback. Even machine is stop if temperature is increased. Even in engine car we are using day to day, if your temperature increase, car will not start.
True.
So all these small things, but some of course your input is very important. You have to know the what is the temperature of that area. Somewhere temperature minus 40 degrees centigrade, right? So that your machine and to be
Behavior of
designed
machine
and
will be
develop
changed.
that perform in that territory or that geographical location. We are machine manufacturing company. We are manufacturing a very complex machine which is used in very versatile and tough conditions where the temperature, dusty environment is there. Control is very difficult in mines area, in the steel plant, cement plant. We are manufacturing the machine. So our machine is like very rigid machine. It should be like that. Then it will work and perform. So we are integrating the tools what we are discussing today to make machine more reliable. So that advantage to the customers. New generations have to work regularly on that all innovative tools to transform, to implement, and to give the upgraded product line, because this is a continuous journey.
It's a continuous journey. True. Absolutely true. This is learning is a continuous process where you learn and there are going to new things coming around and again you learn across. Rajesh, you have done the PGDM from IMT Center for Distance Learning. What was the experience regarding it, and how do you feel it helped across in changing your thought process?
It was very wonderful experience, and it is turned around for my professional career, we can say. He's given enthusiasm. I was the person who attending the class Saturday and Sundays, and I have not missed any classes until the first thing, because it was so interactive classes, lot of learning experience sharing, case study was there. and the interaction with the teachers and students after long gaps we also enhance. So my request to all the friends, join IMT CDL and take Dean sir and arrange, he will of course he will arrange the classes not online, also sometimes offline, to understand face-to-face interactions with each other. My experience was very excellent and is a turnaround in terms of that confidence build up, and also saying that ki technological advantages also we learn lot that time. So it is my very wonderful experience saying to all of your students, all of my friends, ki we must continue to sharpen the tools. So training, study is very important, and that's I have done IMT CDL. Lot of programs I have done. I am Six Sigma certified person. So a lot of projects we have done. Of course, our PGDM course from IMT CDL Ghaziabad was one of the important feather in our professional career.
True. There have been a lot of talk about various industrial revolutions, like which has been there, and of lately there was Industrial Revolution 4.0,
Yeah.
which talked about a lot of automation and everything, and those sort of an alignment of the various technologies, and integration of the digital technologies into the manufacturing system was actually a lot of being talked about. And now we are getting into era of Industrial Revolution 5.0 also. Okay, na? So where we are going one step ahead, and here I would like to inform all of our audiences, like we have aligned our program, our PDM program, we have aligned in terms of Industrial 5.0 also.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
na? So all the various elements in terms of sustainability, in terms of the human element, in terms of the integration of the different technologies across. So we have tried to put across all those things into our curriculum also. I'm pretty sure if our audiences are going to visit our website and have a look at that, they would be able to really see through it. There's going to be a lot of changes which already we have done. You know.
Well, that's great. I think great to hear that even I don't know that IMTCL is thinking far ahead about the industry 5.0. I'm giving insight about industry 4.0, sir. I'm going a little bit back.
Yeah.
We have to adopt still in a big way in at least operation management. In the service sector, is already in big way they are using the tools in the manufacturing operation sector. Is we are little bit because a lot of processes involves, lot of integration required, and that integrations affecting each other. So that's implementation is not very straightforward, and lot of calculation and the terminology and the advantages need to be collected. In capital industry, capex equipment industry, the environment is not like a computer room or in server cafe. This environment is totally different, where temperature is 1500 degrees centigrade. So that kind of sustainability, that kind of innovations required. And industry 4.0, nothing, it was a revolution of the industrial 4, and that's we are implementing. I am really grateful to you that you also teach me or tell me about that institution is ready and started industry 5.0.
True. The things and evolving, and definitely as you rightly put that across, like in the services sector, people are sitting into a room and then the automation is happening, but when you get into the industrial scenario, the things are altogether different. If I just imagine there's a steel plant where the machines are being working across, there's a furnace where there's going to be very huge temperatures are going to be there, and there are going to be lot many different processes which are happening simultaneously. So definitely like the things become much more complicated, and when you're implementing and handling these sort of a project is not an easy task. There are a few of the questions that I'm getting across from our audience also, one of them really want to understand what are the major bottlenecks that you faced across when you are implementing the digital transformation.
First, acceptability of the people. So in you know that if you go 10 years back when we are talking about the system improvements, so you know that 15 years 20 years the even the system was on manual based. So if you look the gate entry, just I'm starting gate entry in the, because my background is always manufacturing, so is my core area. So when gate entry, so there was a manual tracking system was there. Now it is a based on that person has to visit, and there was a face recognition system. So see the changes. Now it is happened, there's face recognition. If you are without helmet, you will not allowed to enter the factory. That kind of started. Even if you are not well, then it will raise the alarm to your bosses that your face value or you have some health issues. That kind of changes already happen. And like what we experience, that every important function need to be integration, and data sharing must be done. Like in operations, how much production is done, he has to known by other assembly person. So earlier it was a movement through the emails and exchange of the papers. Now it is real time database. So when your one piece produced, it is information went to other process like assembly person, that one product is ready for the assembly. So you understand that inventory control now is become very easy, very easy. That this digital transformations give the information that now machine will stop immediately, machine will not run. If your inventory succeed, you fix the your order level or your production level 10 numbers, let's say examples. So you cannot produce 11 numbers, so overproduction will not happen. In the same time, he will raise the trigger if something is out of stock going. So immediately the management or the operation team has to gear up to fulfill your basket, right? Even in Flipkart nowadays, you can see how they are entirely tracking how the movement of goods is happen. And that's why this tool is very important and giving the big differences in the operation management.
True, true. But what I feel across for today's student, specifically who are now entering into this domain, understanding of the latest technologies like AI and its applications. And if you are not even getting into application, at least the very basic concept regarding the AI and IoT have to be very clear. Because once you're going to have those basic concepts, so when you start working on any of the project with any of the companies, I'm pretty sure a person would be able to adopt to that environment. Definitely they are going to different environment, different things which would be applicable at different areas. So this is my opinion basically.
Yes.
If you want, you can add something into this also.
Yeah, friends. In sir rightly told that differences nowadays the students. So always AI, artificial intelligence is the human created things. So human is above ahead. Now you think that it is work for easiness, it is work for the transformation in terms of the real time data, real time thinking, real time action also. That is very important. Like suppose that nowadays the team is working like in traffic light signals. Now you can see the traffic light signals, there was signal era, then change to the speed monitoring system. Now that time will come that brake will be automatically applied in your car when your speed limit cross to 70 km/h. That kind of AI and IoT integrations going to happen in some time, and this young generation has to ready. And you will start from something is done in the past. We have started where nothing was there, we can say. That's just starting in India. We are much behind that from the other countries. Now we have a very good platforms and we are moving in right directions. Government is focused on digital transformation. Every front, if you look the banking in change, banking is also operations.
Operations, true.
If you see the banks, now the cash transaction and everything is drastically reduced, and operation management is also strengthened, efficiency improve, customers response improve, and the entire system is monitored through some kind of artificial intelligence.
True, absolutely true. And overall, whenever we talk about technology, the human element, राजेश जी ने स्टार्टिंग उससे कहते हैं ह्यूमन एलिमेंट को लेकर के जब हम चैलेंजेस की बात करते हैं, दैट इज वन ऑफ द मेजर थिंग्स. And overall above, like there has to be the machine and human interaction which is going to be there, which also needs to be handled. And I'm pretty sure when you are working with the projects where EBITDA was negative or where the work was not being working in the right way. So one thing you worked across onto the processes, and second was the people element. Okay, na? So would like to share some of your experience regarding how to handle those people elements. है ना, मशीन को तो देख के लगता है फिर कि करना आसान है, you give them instruction and the machine is going to follow, but how to ensure that people are also understanding that?
I'm giving very small examples that we have started the rewarding the people. So in this digital way. So now the system was all manual based. Now if you track the time in out time, it should be very punctual and the attendance and his presence, his performance need to monitor, and then it is very easy to decide the reward recognition of the your like workforce. Workforce motivation is very important for success of the organization. Very, very important. So how you will motivate? You will motivate for motivation, you need data. So in same machines, one person is producing, let's say 40 parts, and next shift, same operation, same material producing 45 parts. So all these are the monitored with the tools, how this behaving the machines, how the person is working on that, and accordingly, suppose that in display you are showing that worker performance is or month of the worker, you can say, or month of the associates. Display on the boards. All these happen with the help of IoT and AI. That's give the confidence to the worker, and he encourages to others to work in the same way. So that's small improvements makes the big differences. And I'm telling you, sir, that like Kaizen reward. Kaizen reward is also capturing through the IoT improvements. If you done, it will give the data, cycle time is reduced. So in Kaizen, your reward is also automatically coming. Even in my old days, we are giving the monetary benefit to the workers. If you achieve this target, we are giving so much incentive. And all our it is happen with the digital transformation. Otherwise, even we cannot think how we can differentiate our workforce. Now it is very transparent and very effective also. So workforce is engaged towards the work. If workforce engaged towards the work, nothing will happen. The motivation will be high, and if your moral will be high, of course, the challenges will be very your work is less now.
Absolutely true. You know, the output would also be increased.
Yes.
You know, there would be better output coming across. So again, you know, there are so many things that we need to really understand. Like I'm seeing across, lot many people are putting across what sort of a competency we need to build across, or what sort of a certification or learnings that we need to be actually going across. You know, normally what happens across is like the basic concepts of quality management needs to be put into the place. The basic understanding regarding the technologies needs to be put into the place. These are the building blocks. And all those building blocks, there is going to be a data which is going to be there. That means we should be able to see the data, analyze the data, interpret the data. Okay, so here we would not like to put across any specific thing regarding this. You need to do this or that. But here in a subtle way, like what we like to put across to our audience is that these are the building blocks. You need to develop across this. Either you do it on your own, because there are so many online platforms also which are there, or you might take the help of any of the institution where you are feeling comfortable. But end of the day, if you are going to be part of any digital transformation, you need to understand the data, the technologies, and also the quality management system and the processes where they are going to be applied, whether it is manufacturing, whether it is services, whether it is any other sector where it is going to be applied across. Now, there are another like question which is actually talking about the digital marketing. Yeah, na? So, you know, when we are talking about digital transformation, that too in the operations sector, digital marketing actually doesn't come into the picture as such, because that is a different domain.
Definitely, I'll say something.
Yeah. Yes.
My experience. Digital marketing is very important in 21st century to make the competitive and innovative. If your product is like display, hoardings, you're getting the display in the mobiles apps, and you're giving the feedbacks, and you are taking action on those elements. So that's give you the leverage or innovative ideas to make the product betterment. So digital marketing is very important, like customer base management, CRM tools nowadays, a chatbot is available.
Yes.
So this is digital marketing kind of tool. You can share your feedback, you can give the problems, and you will get the reply quickly.
True, absolutely true. So digital integration at multiple level is essential, and we need to really take the benefit out of it. Whenever we are talking about again the digital scenarios and human technology interactions, and there are going to be some other domains which might be getting across into this. So here we were talking about one thing, that was organizational culture. If I see into that. So like definitely, like as a management student, I would like to have a complete picture.
Oh.
So organizational culture, like what all elements that you feel that needs to be created into that. Definitely there are going to be the workers' motivation would also
So
be
are
a
you
part
talking
of
about
it.
the business transformation?
Not exactly business transformation. Talking about it, one thing is the monetary part which is being done. Like you put across, there are going to be incentives, there are going to be things. But can we develop some sort of a organizational culture where there is going to be healthy competition among the employees as such, and how it can be used to create a healthy environment? Definitely part of it is going to touch across the business transformation also. Yeah. So like your insights into development of this organization culture as such, like what I feel
Yes,
that.
yes, is very important, sir. And we are sharing like from order, like order gives to the customers. So how we are delivering to the customers, and how we are moving these order with the our design function, manufacturing, dispatches, and all this. So we are saying SOIP integration. So sales operation implement, this is a tool basically.
Okay.
This is a business transformation tool which integrate your order booking, your design status. So you are monitoring actually in digital way every steps of the operations in the operation. So ultimately end goal is to deliver to the customers. So from order to your till shipment reach to the customer is monitored with these tools, and that is tracked by different functions. So also this is the communication between different verticals in the organizations. If you see the changes, so he understand something bottleneck happen, so he can pull down or he can support each other in those elements or those challenges to work together. So different verticals integrated between each other by today's tools, digital transformation tools, and that's giving the benefit to our customers.
True. Again, organizational culture again is an integration of different things. Definitely, tools are one of the things which are going to help them across. Have you seen across certain changes in the leadership styles also that needs to be done?
Yes. Like in organizations, people is very important, and the leadership role is monitoring in every level, like top management, middle management. You know, the PMS. Now, in leadership role, the performance indicator is in the business is the your KRAs and the PMS to be monitored in digitally way. In earlier days, the you can say PMS was not like a digital way. Now PMS even it done in digital way, so the people get the real benefit accordingly his performance. Leadership level transformation and the digital happen because of they have used the data in real time base, so he can monitor the employee. We are tracking the service, our engineers on the site, marketing people's like order intake, visit days. All these are giving the feedback to leadership roles to monitor in a better way, and they can do the what is the not only monitor, they can take the action also. So if you take the action on real time base, it will give the benefit to the organization in immediate basis. And if you analyze the data, it will be help us to your work on your remedial action or human errors. Like all these are the beneficiaries or the tools which make the differences in the business.
Absolutely true. In today's scenario, we have seen across a lot of integration happening, lot of trends and which are emerging day in and day out. And overall, it actually get across that how as a leader I'm going to drive the entire process.
Yes.
And digital transformation is actually a large integration of various components, which means your human element also, your mechanical, your electrical, your digital, everything has to be aligned across into one single integrated platform. So if I say, it is not only one single machine, it is a very large machine which is working across.
True, sir.
So that is what the digital transformation actually is going to be. you know in today's scenario, like we have been talking about skills and expertise, and definitely a lot of our students are looking forward for certain like your personal advice to them, like other than doing the courses, like how they can upgrade themselves, how they can what all sources they can look forward so that they can get more insights, and in order to get across into the operations area.
Dear friends, so to work on continuous learning experience, I'm telling you that you have to be sharpen the tools time to time. The market is very dynamic, the operations and services is very dynamic, change to day. You have to always go for a training programs and you go for educations. Keep learning should be in the process, or keep learning day to day should be, as you have to find out some time also in your day to day life to upgrade yourself. This is my advice to all of you, that kind of programs, like operation person also can take the training course or take the advantage of digital marketing. Like operation person can know about the finance, because all the process in leadership role are integrated or connected each others. So if you want to grow or in leadership role, you have to go deeper in these and always get the benefit of courses like IMT CDL running for the working professionals, and advantage you can take from the colleges.
Absolutely true. Definitely we have been talking about that there has to be that overall understanding. Like nowadays the corporate is looking forward for a person who is future ready, if I use this term.
Correct.
So that means the person should have understanding of the basic conceptualization, the basic concepts of the management. He should be able to understand the digital technologies which are going to be there, and there has to be that behavioral element, the positive attitude, the passion, the learning aptitude which has to be there. And once you're going to have these things in place, definitely we can say that you are future ready for any of the domains. You can make your career in that. Rajeshji, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, sir.
He has traveled from Kolkata to this place. Definitely there were some other assignments also that were there, but definitely it requires a lot of effort also to come across and share your viewpoint,
It's
your
my
success.
pleasure, sir. It's my pleasure to discussing with you. Always is very insightful session, and thank you for calling me. And it's opportunity for me.
I'm pretty sure our audiences would have got wonderful insights on the digital transformation and operations. If you are going to have any queries, you can definitely write again to us, and we will try to get across those answers across after discussion with Rajesh ji, that how we can really help you across in developing your career. So Rajesh ji, thank you very much for being
Thank
here.
you, sir.
And we wish you best of luck for all your future endeavors, your resilience actually in overcoming the different obstacles.
Thank you. Thank you for encouraging me, sir. Once again.
Thank you.